ready? It's the Roundtable with me, Robert Bannon.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Roundtable. We are listening live on the Broadway Podcast Network. How you doing? And if you're watching us on the virtual talk show on YouTube, I'm so excited. You know, we love singers. I love a good singer, a controlled, dedicated tone, pitch, volume, color, texture. And we've all been listening to this next voice for, I don't know, I looked it up. There's like 20 out. If you take the work in the group and the solo work and you put it all together, we've been listening for a long time. Maysa is here and welcome to the show.
Hello.
I'm so excited to talk to you because you are a singer. You can sing.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And stand up, Baltimore. Hello, Baltimore. I love the East Coast here. We're here in Jersey.
Oh, great.
Baltimore is known for some great music, an artistic scene, you know, especially in downtown Baltimore and in the clubs and jazz clubs, etc. When did music first enter your life?
Wow. When I was 6 years old, my mom took me to see the play Pearly. And when Melba Moore came out on stage, that changed my whole life. I was 6. I was a little kid, and I'll never forget the feeling that she gave me. And I knew that I wanted to make people feel that way myself. So
when Melba Moore gets up there and sings love, that's
right. It's over.
It's over. Before we get into a little bit more of your history, I want everyone that's watching right now, make sure that you go and stream and listen to Music for Your Soul, which is out right now. The new album is out. It is gorgeous. Can we talk a little bit about the album?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The album, which the artwork is beautiful. The songs are beautiful. You have the single, I Don't Mind, it is out. It's a beautiful song about love and accepting somebody for who they are. You are co-writer on it. How did the song come to your mind and spirit?
Well, actually, years ago, my music director, Damon Bennett, gave me the track, like I would say almost 5 years ago. And when I was almost finished the album, I ran across the track and I was like, oh my God, I wonder if it's still available. Because I said, I can do something with this. And I like the music so much. So I sent it to Damon. I said, Damon, is this song still available? He said, yes, it is. So then one day, Incognito came to Baltimore, out the Baltimore area, did a show, and they had a day off. And so I had to go in the studio, and I asked Bluey, from the leader of Incognito, I said, Bluey, can you do anything with this song? Do you hear anything here? So I sent it to him, and then like 4 hours later, he had sent me what we hear now, I Don't Mind. So he wrote I wrote part of the melody, and I wrote, and that was mostly what I wrote, part of the melody, but he wrote everything else, lyrics and the rest of the melody, and Damon wrote the music. And so how it came together.
It's such a beautiful song. And the album from beginning to end is just the perfect vibe for a date, for a car ride, for cleaning your house. It is just, it just fits so many. And now there's a bunch of originals, but then you pick covers. Like you sing I Still Believe It, and you sing You Know How to Love Me. I mean, singers, Phyllis Hyman is a singer.
Yeah.
How do you pick your covers? What inspires you?
Anything that I love, music that I've loved, and I kept saying, I'm gonna do this on the next album. And I always put it off. But this time, I've always wanted to do I Still Believe. I love Mariah Carey and Brenda K. Starr. I love the whole song. And it's just such a beautiful, beautiful lyrically, just what it means that you can try again with somebody. I think it's a good thing. And of course, Phyllis Hyman is just an all-time hero of mine. And so I just wanted to choose one of the songs that I thought would be really nice. And a friend of mine suggested, he said, please do this Phyllis Hyman song. So I just ended up doing it.
When you start to stream I Still Believe or that song, Brenda K. Starr has been here, talked about singing that song. Not an easy song to sing.
No, it's not at all. Oh my gosh, it was very intimidating.
No, your voice and the arrangement of it. But what I love when I listen to your voice is control is something that we study as singers. You talk about, but your control, you're such a smart singer.
Oh, thank you, honey.
No, because it's the choices of vibrato, it's the choices of when to belt and when to be smooth. And how do you break down a song? Is it instinctual, or do you know when you go in the studio exactly what you want to do?
It's all instinctual. Everything I record is just at that moment, what I'm feeling at that moment. And it's just been amazing how, the God in the heavens have really blessed me with the inspiration to just get it out there. And I don't know, I definitely do it all inspirational wise.
Yeah, well, it works. If you want to follow, you follow on Instagram. It's at MAYSA Leak LEAK Music. If you're listening and you can't see the graphics below us, so that we can stay up to date, because you're like on the road a whole bunch.
I am. I've been very blessed this year. 2023, really, I've been rolling hard. I did a lot of my own shows, and then I did some guest spots, especially with Dave Cos. I did 10 shows with him with the Summer Horns, and they were fantastic. We had a ball. And then I ran back into just doing my own shows now for the end of the year. I'm trying to take my first vacation ever in December. This is 33 years in the music industry, and I'm trying to take a break in December. I have 2 shows in December, but I'm trying not to take any more. So for the first time.
Well, I get it. You're a businesswoman. You have your own record label. You're out here singing, and it's got to be hard sometimes to take a break because you're doing it all out there.
It is. It is.
Well, if you're in Jersey, October 21st.
Yeah.
The Union County Performing Arts Center, Olita Adams.
Olita Adams. That's still going to be one of my ultimate heroes. And that's to be able to sing on the same stage as she's going to be on is just crazy.
That is some lineup of music. It's a beautiful venue, and you need to go and grab your tickets. You can go to Maysa.com and get your tickets as well and find information. And then you're in Detroit a lot. And that's my second home away from home.
Oh, me too.
Detroit shows love to great singers.
They do.
If you're at events there this year, you're at the soundboard next year, which is super fun. Don't lose all your money before the show.
Okay.
At the soundboard.
Me already.
So get your tickets and come. What is a show with you like? What can we expect to hear from your catalog?
Wow, I have an extensive catalog, thank God. So 14 solo albums and about 17 or 18 with Incognito. I'm a guest spot. I've done guest vocals on so many records. So it's kind of hard to pick and choose which songs, but we're trying to go from, different records a little bit in the beginning. Then I have a big spot for my new album and for the whole label, everything I put out on my new label. And then we have a dance party at the end that we've been doing for almost 12 or 13 years. We've been doing this dance party at the end of the old school dance party using old school music. So inside the song called Day and Night that I wrote with a producer named Angela Johnson out of New Jersey. And so we just been having it's just a nice, I try to do my best to pace the show where everybody gets a little bit, but also with people who can't get my whole catalog from the shows, I do something on Sunday nights called Masa's Kitchen Karaoke Sundays that I've been doing for 7 years now. During the pandemic, it was really popular. We were getting like 100,000 people every Sunday night watching. Until unfortunately Facebook put some these holds on the intellectual property things, but they don't know it's me. They keep sending me emails saying you're doing music by Maysa, and I'm like, I am Maysa. Like, could you stop? And so it's just one day I'm going to find a way to get through that part. But other than that, just been having a good time. My career is blessed beyond belief, and my whole life has been blessed, and I'm very grateful for the hard part and the good part. And I'm just excited about the future. Really excited.
Yeah, well, we're excited for it too. Speaking of the future, you go back to the past. We were talking about Incognito, and here's Don't You Worry About a Thing was a moment ago.
Yeah, 33 years ago. That's wild.
And your first solo album, What About Our Love?
That's 29 years ago. Wow, that's crazy.
29 years ago.
28, 29. Yeah, we get 1995.
Well, your way of getting started in this business is, I'm sure you've spoken about it often and at great length. It is the story that movies are really made out of. For people who don't know much about the past, can you explain how it all came to be?
Well, I was a student at Morgan State University in my last year. I was a junior, and Stevie Wonder came to town with one of my best friends, Kim, who had been at Morgan. She left Morgan to go sing with Stevie Wonder. She left Morgan and ended up singing with Stevie Wonder. They came back to Baltimore, and she got me an audition with him. And I passed the audition, but I had 1 year left. So I asked Stevie if I could finish my degree and hand it to my parents because they sacrificed for me to go to school. So I said, well, let me just hand them the degree. Then I'll go do what I want to do. And so it happened that a year later, he was working on the Jungle Fever soundtrack with Spike Lee. And I was able to sing background on the very first song I sang was These Three Words, which was super magical. And so I did that. Yeah, it was just amazing. I went on tour with him and Spike Lee to all the TV shows. We did so many TV shows. It was incredible. and we did Oprah and David Letterman and Johnny Carson was like the last one, and so it was great. So then Stevie went on a big Brazilian tour, and I was a newbie, so I didn't get a chance to go. So I had to work. I had to get jobs. So I taught voice. I managed a girl group. I worked at the Make Company. I worked at the Warehouse Music Store out in North Hollywood. So I did all that work, and then one day, one of Stevie's singers, Bridget Bryant, said, "Maysa, there's a guy named Stephen Harvey from Scotland, a drummer from Scotland that's looking for a jazz type voice for a song." And I said, "Okay, I'll do it." I did that, and ended up that he is best friends with Bluey from Incognito. And when Bluey was looking for a new singer, he asked Steve to make him a list of 25 singers so that he can have a new American singer for the lead. And one day he called me to talk about music. And the next morning I sang to him. He asked me to sing "Don't You Worry About a Thing." I didn't know that was the single that was going to be the single. He asked me to sing it. And the next morning his manager said, "Maysa, I don't know what you sang to Bluey, but you got the job. We're going to fly you to England." And then I flew to England in the middle of December. I think it was after Christmas in 1991. And staying with them for 4.5 years. And I'm here.
And you're here. It is really, but it's a testament to your talent and your abilities and fate, divine intervention.
Absolutely. And it's amazing how it's all these magic moments have come into my life. Like even with singing with Incognito, we were at the North Sea Jazz Festival, and a man walks to me and says, "Maysa, my name is Carl Griffin. Would you like to start your solo career?" And I was like, "Huh?" It was just like that. And so that's how I started. I got my first solo album. Yeah.
It is really about like walking in the lane and the light that is yours. And you did. And I know at the end of your new album, you sing "Lord, I Thank You." Yes. And it's so gorgeous. Kirk Whalen plays saxophone. It's it's just stunning, beautiful. It is a meditation, prayerful song. What when you sing that song and when you recorded it, what is the things that go through your mind when you sat
It was
down?
like when I was recording it, I just saw like my whole life, in stages, and how I got from here to there to here to there, and all the hardest times and all the times I cried and I gave up, and I somehow the next day I found the strength to go on. And that's all God to me. That's so I want to thank God for every part of my life, just being in this music industry, which is very difficult. In this industry that we're in, period, is just not easy at all. So to be able to navigate that with all my soul intact, with my morals intact and all that kind of thing is a big thing to me. So I'm very, very proud of that. I'm very happy.
Yeah, everyone needs to check it out. You need to check it out from beginning to end. And while we get into this holiday season, don't forget to add the Very Maysa Christmas to your playlist, because it's really beautiful. I listen to Christmas music all year long because I just think some of the best songwriting is in
it is.
And so we will be listening to you right through the end of this year, and then
thank you.
I have to be out I have to come see you in Broadway with Miss Alita Adams. I have to come see you in Detroit. I need to see this voice. Everyone needs to see this voice.
Thank you.
Go to the website, go to maysa.com, and you can grab all the information about the album, and you could stream the album. The album is called Music for Your Soul. Wherever music is heard, listen to the album from top to bottom. Some songs you know and love, some brand new classics that you're going to love, and get your tickets and make sure we see you when you come to our neck of the woods.
Yes, absolutely.
A delight. You're so freaking amazingly talented. It is such an honor to talk to you, and we will be following and listening for sure.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you having me. Thank you so much.
Isn't she amazing? What a talent. Yes, I love a singer. We love singers here. We are giving away tickets to see some good singers while you're at it. You can see Monica and Wayani at NJ Pack on October 1st. You can get your tickets for free $99. Just go over to our Instagram page at The Roundtable with Robert Bannon, or at my page at Robert M. Bannon. Thank you for joining us. I'm so excited to have you all here. I'm so excited to be here with you all every single day. We have interviews every day until we come back live with our live virtual talk show coming up in October. You don't want to miss it when we are finally back. We're finally back on the 12th live for a full episode of The Roundtable. If you want more information about me, go to robertbannon.com. If you want to listen to more of our shows, make sure you listen to the Broadway Podcast Network. I'm so grateful to be here with each and every single one of you. Every single guest, listener is a friend of mine. you're a friend in my head. I'll see you all again next time on the Roundtable. Bye, everybody.